A couple weeks back, I had the pleasure of seeing The Sweet East, directed by Sean Price Williams, whose camera work in the Safdie brothers films Good Time was truly unforgettable in the way that it captured the frantic energy of New York City. The sweeping 16mm cinematography in The Sweet East complemented the spiraling journey that the film's protagonist embarks on. The vivid imagination of the world and the characters who occupied it made the experience watching this film a genuine thrill. The depiction of these radicals were oddly specific and reflected the LARPing component of their online communities. While they contained problematic elements, they never felt like ideological mouthpieces as they possessed shades of humanity. Without spoiling too much, the film did not have the smoothest descent into closure. Specifically, the transition between Lillian's laughing fit in an ivory tower to her lakeside conversation in South Carolina felt incredibly unclear. Every other shift in her adventure felt like a natural progression of avoiding danger. The transition was jarring in the sense of leaving out pertinent information. It felt like a sneaky decision from the filmmaker to frantically jump ahead without any consideration of the audience's involvement. The cast as a whole all delivered in their respective roles, but Simon Rex and Talia Ryder especially blew me away with their performances. Talia was able to sustain a reserved stance amongst all these colorful personalities, but have agency whenever her back was against the wall. It's this empathy that made these pernicious characters hang themselves by their own rope by virtue of their desire to hear the sound of their own voice. Simon plays a magic trick on the audience where he can appear relatively harmless but possess a sickening worldview. He is so entrenched in Edgar Allan Poe that he fails to see the condescension echoing from his words. The film paints a bleak picture of where we stand as a country without being too heavy-handed. It contains aspects of our detached postmodern culture while also referencing iconography from the past. There was plenty that flew over my head, but that didn't take away from the moments where I was snickering at its absurdity. While I still have lingering questions about its story details, I was truly connected to the twisted world of the Sweet East.